Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well and having a really good day so far. If you're new here, then welcome. I'm Emma and I make beauty videos here on YouTube. Today's video is a full face of Charlotte Tilbury and this is the Golden Goddess look. So if you'd like to see how I put this look together, grab yourself a drink, subscribe if you haven't already and keep on watching. I'm starting by applying the Hollywood Flawless filter in the shade 2 and I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my face. So just to the cheekbones, a little bit on the forehead, nose, Cupid's bow and chin, and I'm just blending that out with this Love is the foundation brush from It Cosmetics. And this is going to give a really natural looking healthy glow from underneath the foundation. For foundation today I'm using the Magic foundation and mine's in the shade 3. And this is a really lovely foundation. It gives a nice medium coverage but a lovely demi matte finish. For concealer today I'm using the Magic Away and this is also in the shade 3. And I'm just applying that under the eye to give a bit of extra coverage. And just a little bit to the cheeks to cover this redness. And I'm just going back in with my foundation brush just to blend that out into the rest of the base makeup. And I'm going to set all the base makeup with my much loved Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade Fair. And I'm just dabbing that onto the skin using this powder brush from Zoeva. And just really pressing that powder in to lock in the makeup. For bronzer today I'm using the Airbrush Flawless in the shade 2 and I'm going to apply that using this Morphe M527 brush. Just dusting that onto my face. Make sure that it's blended into the hairline. And this bronzer is really finely milled. It's actually the same formula as the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. For brows today I'm using the Brow Cheat in the shade Soft Brown and the first thing I'm going to do is just give my brows a nice brush through with the spoolie just to get the hairs in the right place. And I'm just gently applying the product in small hair-like strokes. Just filling in the bottom of the brow first and then down to the tail of the brow. And this is a really nice brow pencil. This is the first time I've used it actually, but so far so good. I really like the shade. And it's actually laying down a nice amount of pigment. And just drawing a few little hairs at the front. And back in with the spoolie just to brush all of the product through the brow. For eyes today, I'm using the Golden Goddess Luxury Quad, and I'm going to start by taking this prime shade here and applying that all over the lid. And I'm applying that to the lid using the shader brush from Zoeva, and the colour just gives a really nice soft subtle shimmer to the lid. Really, really pretty colour. And just taking a clean fluffy M441 brush from Morphe, I'm just going to blend out the edge just to soften it up before we apply our enhanced shade. I'm then taking the enhanced shade here and applying that to the crease. So just nestling that into where my eye socket is and wiggling the brush around in circular motions. And that's a really pretty taupe colour, and it's just adding some dimension to the eye look. Back in with the fluffy brush again just to blend that shadow really well into the prime shade and also blend out the edges. Taking that same shade down onto the lower lash line now. Now going in with the smoke shade, which seems to be a warmer brown, into the outer corner. And I'm packing that right into the outer corner. I'm not taking the shadow any higher than the enhanced shade. So at the moment I'm just using this brush to place it, and I'll blend it out a bit later. And I'm also taking that onto the outer third of the lower lash line, just to add a bit more smokiness to the look. I'm back in with the blending brush just to soften everything up, making sure that it's well blended. And I also want to blend out this lower lash line as well. And I'm making sure to take a lot of time to blend out these edges. I'm also taking a bit of the prime shade just to highlight the brow bone. And lastly, to finish off the eyeshadow, I'm taking the pop shade onto the very centre of the lid. And I'm just applying that using my ring finger. Just pressing it onto the lid. And I'm going back in with the blending brush just to give that one last blend to make sure all of the shadows are working well together. For liners today, I'm using the Rock and Coal in the shade Barbarella Brown, and I think this brown liner is going to work really well with the eye look. Just applying that to the lash line. I'm going to jump off camera to apply mascara and lashes, but the mascara that I'm using today is the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes, and this one is my very favourite Charlotte Tilbury mascara formula. I'm back and mascara and lashes have now been applied. I've also put some of the Barbarella Brown liner just into the waterline here, and that's smoking out the eyes. I will zoom you in so you can take a closer look at the eye makeup though. So as you can see, really pretty neutral eye look, and I think this palette would be great for both the daytime and the evening. For blusher today, I'm using the Cheek to Chic in the shade Ecstasy, and this is a really beautiful soft peach colour. This brush is the Spectrum A05 brush. It's a really nice angle brush, really perfect for applying blush. I really like this one. And that's just given a really nice healthy looking colour to the cheeks. And for highlighter, I'm using this one out of the Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette, and I'm going to be applying that using this big fan brush. And I really like applying highlighter using a bigger fan brush because it just gives a softer, more diffused look. Just a bit to the Cupid's bow, and I'm also going to apply some to the nose and also to the forehead. For lip liner, I'm using the Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk, and I think this is one of the products that Charlotte Tilbury is most famous for. It's a really beautiful formula, and I think the shade is flattering on most skin tones. There is a darker one though. I think she has Pillow Talk Medium and also Pillow Talk Intense if you do have a darker skin tone than me. The lipstick I'm using today is this one in the shade Stone Rose, which is in the Kissing formula. To finish off the lips, I'm going to apply a gloss, and this is Charlotte's Lip Lustre formula. This shade is Ibiza Nights, and it's got a really beautiful gold reflect to it. And finally, I'm going to lock in the makeup with this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and this, in my opinion, is one of the best setting sprays on the market. So guys, this is the finished Charlotte Tilbury, the Golden Goddess look, and I'll link all of the products that I've used in today's video in the description box below, just in case you want to check any of them out for yourselves. But I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, and it also helps me to know the type of content that you guys enjoy watching. But if you'd like to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button and notification bell because I would love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you on my next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.